St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward, we just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A blessed and wonderful good afternoon to all my St. Martin family and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. The boys are in the house. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolox Jr. Call up your friends, call up your family member, call up your neighbors. Tell them it's another beautiful Sunday here on the friendly island of St. Martin. Of course, it's time to tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM to Strictly Business for another interesting topic today. Before we get started, we'd like to shout out and thank all our sponsors that make this program possible. So if you want to do some great grocery shopping today or during the week, you got to stop by the Aki supermarket and get your groceries done right there on the Village Road to the Aki supermarket. Also, we got the Supreme supermarket in the corner of Arch Road, Hispaniola Road number 1. If you're in that area as well, you can get your groceries done there also. We also like to thank the Los Mejores Barbershop and Beauty Salon, located right there on the Village Road, for that fresh look. The ladies, the guys, also for the children. Look sharp for the week. And if you're thinking movies, you got to think the number 1 spot, the Video Block, located right there in French Quarter. Open from Monday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. The only place you can get 30 movies for only $30, loaded to your USB drive, your hard drive, or even your smartphone. Video Block also has a nice selection of PS4 games as well if you're into video games. Also, we got the Bold Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street for your home entertainment systems, your computers, your laptops, all your electronics. Go and visit the Bold Chance right there on Front Street. Also, like the Tank, GEBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much for your continued support, GB. And for your apartments or commercial spaces, number 1 place to call is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties. And we have some delicious food for you. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut located right there in the Village Road. Some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. You also got Jerky's Tiki Hut by the Plaza Casino. If you're over the hill, you got Caribbean Jerky's located right across the Megaplex Cinemas. And in town, the one and only Fat Boy Jimmy located right there on the Pond for some delicious food as well. And we also got Stasha's Restaurant located next to Aki Supermarket for some great food. You can give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. And if you're coming to the island, you're looking for a car with affordable rates, great prices, you got Clean Car Rental. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is Clean Car Rental, 588-1216. Thank you so much to all our sponsors. Thank you so much to all our loyal listeners. Brother Judy in the house.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah, happy to be here again, every Sunday. Come here and mix it up. Shout out to
Yes,
everybody out there who's listening to us. All
Appreciate
our
that so much.
After our program, people send me texts, send me messages, send me voice notes. Truly appreciate the
I was listening, I hear you.
Yeah, that you all are listening to us, Shout out to my wife. Yesterday was her birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Belated, happy birthday.
Awesome. I know she had a wonderful time.
Yeah, man, I know she enjoyed it,
Nice.
And shout out to my father, of course.
Seniors as well.
And today's shout out to all the women out there.
Yep, International
Women's Day.
Shout out to all the wonderful women. Mothers, non-mothers, every one of them.
Every one of you all out there.
Special ladies.
We send our congrats to you all and enjoy your day. Brian, I was coming down the hill just now, seeing those beautiful boats. I know you saw them.
Yep.
And those sailing boats and all of those type of boats from Regatta. Bro, this is a wonderful island. It's a wonderful island, and I'm sure this is why these foreign countries they're dying, because when they see this gem of the island St. Martin and you see the beauty of these boats out there in our beautiful seas. Friday I met a guy. He owns a restaurant in Long Island.
Okay.
And he was telling me how they open only 5 months in the year because it gets cold and they close, and then after they come back, and he makes a killing. He said he does
for those
really
5
well.
months.
Yes, he does really well because he remember he have overhead, so you have to keep paying these folks that are working for him. But he gets a lot of stagiaires also, like people come to work, college people and stuff like that, waiters, bartenders. But he says one thing about St. Martin, that he said St. Martin have beautiful waters. You know, our waters is not even to compare what he has on over there in Long Island. You know, he said even though it's a big city, beautiful place, but these islands, he said, especially here in St. Martin, he has a property here, and you know, these people keep coming to this island. You know, hurricane come, hurricane go.
Correct.
You know, they come because the island is beautiful, and where we are located is the best place, one of the best places in the Caribbean. So St. Martin is unique, brother, and we're gonna keep shooting for the stars.
Yeah, but we shouldn't take that for granted.
We should not, never take it for granted. You know,
it's the best. Let's make it even better.
Let's make it better, and we just keep shooting for the stars. You know, and as I say, Brian, you know, I was talking to even my wife, and all we have to do now, brother, is just stay in prayer, because you know the world is going to different levels now, as you can see. With the coronavirus and all, what do you call it, the COVID-19, you know, it's a higher level now of, it says deadly, you know, but all we gotta do, bro, is to spray and hope for the best.
What's sad and interesting about the COVID-19 as well, I've seen reports that people are relapsing, that they had it, they got cured, they're better,
and they get it again, yeah,
wow,
like a stroke.
Yeah, come back.
That's
so
crazy,
it wasn't entirely in the clear.
Yeah, it wasn't entirely in the clear.
That's crazy.
So that's kind of crazy. But what we got to do though is protect ourselves.
Yeah. But honestly though, as a person living here in a small island, small community, what do you think should be done? You know, in the big scheme of things, what can be done? What should be done?
Bro, like I say, we do our best to prevent it from multiplying. That's one. And I saw they have ways that you can control tourists or people who come in your island. I don't know how accurate it is, but I saw it in Suriname.
Okay.
They use like a machine and they
check
and see
the
eyes and see whatnot. You know, because look, brother.
Bro, we don't even have the tester when people drunk.
Exactly, but I'm just
you think we're gonna
no,
get
but I'm
that?
telling you that there's stuff
that's
can
available.
Be done.
Yeah.
It's available
that's
because
available.
if I was listening to various programs that had during the week, other radio stations, SOS, Billy D also, and you know you have to control it, bro. Like I had a cruise ship that we turned back in the week that passed there, you know, but it's difficult, bro, to stop everything because if you stop everything, what's gonna happen? You know, imagine St. Martin decide, hey, this year we having carnival.
Yeah.
What's gonna be the effect of that on the island? You know, so those are very drastic decisions to me. You know, but even though people are saying, "Boy,"
because too, sometimes you ask yourself too, why do we keep certain things to what expense?
Yeah.
Like let's say we go ahead with carnival and then right after carnival, 300 people dead.
Yeah.
Who do we hold accountable? Because you know we like pointing fingers.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, they should have done this. Oh, they should have done that.
But now imagine if we stop it now.
That's the thing. We always gotta
What
ask
will happen
ourselves.
after?
Yeah, but we gotta ask ourselves sometimes what's the worst case scenario. In my personal opinion, right? Seeing the international market, seeing China, seeing all over what's happening, and every single time I go on Facebook, it's something about a cruise ship and a cruise ship here and there. We sometimes needs to be responsible, take ownership of things, right? Let's say the cruise line industry, these people are millionaires, billionaires.
Yeah, boy.
Right? What's so wrong in saying, listen here, this thing is getting out of hand, this market right now, we're stopping it. We need to put a stop to it. Whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's 3 weeks, whether it's a month, put a stop to it. Everybody that already paid for the cruise, you have to refund them. Plain and simple. Sometimes you have to take a loss because you are millionaires, billionaires making money for decades.
But like you just said just now.
Close that down.
But what you just said just now, what's the effect after?
But this is something that I'm taking into consideration as well. What happened when St. Martin get mashed up from the hurricane? We had to close down. We were shut down. But that was a disaster. So we was actually mashed up. Now look at it this way: we are not mashed up, but this could be a disaster. If we close down our island, right? We know what's the worst case scenario, but we closing it down for a month. Let's say no cruise ships, none this, that, making sure our business is in order. But people have life, people have there's circulation of boom, the place ain't match up. So we need to have stuff that we could survive on our own without the outside.
But like I tell you,
because this is something
like
very
if
serious.
I go back on the cruise line, Brian, imagine they lock down all the cruise lines. What will happen? How many workers? How many families will be destroyed? How many families? Because wait. Now what I'm telling you, both ways.
Yeah.
People will get mashed up.
Yeah.
Wait now. Listen to me carefully.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before. I'm not talking about locking down Samantha because you mentioned the cruise lines.
Outside, yeah.
Yes, you say they're making billions. But these guys indeed are making billions, but they have a big effect on them.
Right.
Because they have a lot of people working for these cruise lines, a lot of people working indirectly for them, directly for them, which will be, I am sure, is in the millions.
But then,
so what will happen with that too?
With the loss of finance, an option could be, instead of we give you a month's salary, we give you 2 weeks' salary. I mean, if you have so much money, what I'm talking about is billions. These are things that you have to do to show that it's not about the money, it's about life.
But so why wouldn't the control? What happened to the control? So you saying that you can't control it?
No, because it's not about when, you know. The experts are saying it's not about when it reach. It's if. It's not about if. It's when. It's not if it gonna come to Martin, you know. It's when.
No, but what I'm talking about the controlling of it on the cruise lines.
They can't control it,
Why
bro.
not, bro?
Because of the simple fact of this incubation time, this 2 weeks time before it show. That right there is
look, they must find a way, brother, because everything, because remember it just came out. The disease just come out.
Right.
Everything, they must find a way that when they can detect it. Because listen to me carefully, Brian. As you say, but now the biggest income from St. Martin is tourism, right? No matter what you do now, right now, at this moment, that cannot change. That's what it is now. Okay, then we can start to work on different other incomes in the future.
Yeah.
But you cannot just jump and haste and say, bam, shut down all the ships. It can't happen, bro.
Ain't in haste because it's months now.
No, but wait, no, look how the cruise ship come last.
The last one.
Wait, now the Prime Minister say,
I'm
gonna turn it around because X
the
amount.
reason they turn it around is just because documentation wasn't received in time, you know. There was no report of coronavirus, you know. It's just documentation of health and whatnot wasn't received in time. So the cruise ship didn't follow procedure. They maybe thought.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. So St. Martin didn't want to go through that risk.
But eventually they did give it last minute. So everything was in order.
But it's still
because they still had to follow procedure. The documentation had to be in a certain time before you dock up here.
Yeah.
But regardless, bro, shut it. Listen, when it comes to me, in business, taking a loss, or what was the word I'm looking for? Cut your expenses.
Yeah, but bro, what are you gonna do? So you're gonna shut down the airport? You can come from the airport also.
Me personally, that's what I'm telling you. I would shut down. If the case may be protecting my people, shutting down and giving everybody a 2 weeks pay, because people, at the end of the day, we know it's all about money.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
all about money. So if you are still in 2020, I mean, it's not everybody's fault, huh? But if you are still in 2020, living hand to mouth, that a month you're going dead because you don't get your salary, something you're doing wrong. Which is something we really talk about every day. Saving. We got to save for a rainy day.
But again, bro.
Wait. This is the rainy day. We just always say save for a rainy day. This is the rainy day.
Yeah, but again, you cannot put everybody. You
I
cannot
know.
put everybody in that same line because they will have people. You can't decide for them how they live their life, how they running their expenses. You understand? So
you can't
come tell them, listen, this one I'll give you only two weeks pay. It can't work. No, wait.
Because of what?
On the cruise lines,
yeah.
You have people, brother. Brian, you know that have people in this world. Listen carefully.
Yes.
Have people on these cruise lines all over the world, even here in St. Martin.
Correct.
They take every cent and send back to their family, or maybe they still keep just a small shatter of that money to stay alive till next month, and the rest they send to the family because most of the family is either in the Philippines or in Haiti, and these are the people that works on cruise lines.
Right.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Brian, as you say, we are in 2020.
Yeah.
They must have a way. We have so many doctors, many professionals, so many people
and nurses are falling ill to this sickness.
I see that also.
Okay.
I even see an article.
The person who's supposed to take care of me getting sick. Then where does that leave me? You see how bad this thing is? If nurses and everybody are getting ill and maybe dying and whatnot, where does that leave
But then
us?
at a point, Brian, the world is not gonna have no more business and no more circulation. No, because if you say no, listen to me carefully.
We need
now.
to put it under
No,
control.
listen to me carefully. Imagine, no, but you have to put it in practice.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine every island decide no.
Yeah.
Even United States, everybody decide nothing coming in.
Mm-hmm.
What gonna happen? That means we gonna run out of food. We gonna run out of a lot of things, brother. People ain't gonna have food. People ain't gonna have water.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we're gonna run out of products and run out of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to put it in. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying that what you're talking is stupid or
Mm-hmm.
not good, but you have to put it in a balance. You have to put it in practice because if you decide you're shutting down everything, what's gonna happen? That will have effect also.
We know that.
But you can't decide to bring everybody in the island either, or without control or whatever it is or not. No. The saying, I read an article and they say that most articles I read they say come from China, right? I don't know what the United States did about it, but what are the rest of the world is doing about this thing? If they're are they stopping them from coming from? Let's for example, is United States stop receiving planes from China? It's just a question because I don't know. I didn't read about that piece. But it must have a way. Listen to me. It must have a way, Brian, that you can hold on and that too.
Yeah.
Because it is coming from somewhere. It was created in China.
Right. But you see what I agree with you, right? But here's where I'm looking at things. We like to follow. Tomorrow,
That's right.
USA, they're shutting down.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? They make the decision, they're shutting down because it's going to spread. It's spreading, they're shutting down, taking care of that. Then we're going to say, oh, but now we're in trouble because we depend on the US. Right? But why we need to wait until others make decisions for their people? We have to think about our people.
But now, Brian, we are very much that's what I'm telling you. We have to talk about the facts.
We are dependent
on the US.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
I'm right or wrong?
Of course.
Good. So that's what I'm saying. Now, what we have to do, learn from this situation.
And do what?
But again, people have a tendency to always take things for granted because we learn about it. Tomorrow, and coronavirus gone again. Why we gone to business
I'll
again?
give you a joke. A customer of mine tell me right now he in carpentry and construction, whatever the case. You go to the hardware store to buy one of those things for your face to walk.
Mask.
Right? To walk.
Yeah,
for the mask. Ain't got none, you know. You don't have. So what going on here? It don't have. You need this. That can't protect you from coronavirus. You know? Let's get the facts out there. The lay mask what is used to go walk with, whether we carpentry, he said for himself that cannot protect people. But no, he needed. He needed.
No, but they say it can protect you from coronavirus.
No, that still have some lay holes in it. The mask again. The mask ain't for people who don't have it. You know, the mask is supposed to be for people who already have it, because it's protecting you from coughing, sneezing, and others.
Others, yeah.
Ain't for everybody to go put on. You understand what we're going to say? The misinformation of what people are doing out there is ridiculous.
But again,
everybody will have
that's
masks.
another thing too, Brian. We live in a world now that people sending all kind of information that is not accurate. Also,
I agree.
We live in. Look, someday there's a lot of information come on phone and they say, "Oh, if you touch money now, you'll get coronavirus."
I didn't
but
hear.
What I didn't hear. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
It has truth to it.
But I don't know how accurate it is.
No, but hear how accurate it is. You don't gotta worry about the money per se. The facts about the coronavirus is you catch it because of the droplets. Droplet meaning spittle and stuff like that. So if the money is infected, not to mean it's gonna last forever, but they have a time frame. I don't know if it's 12 hours or less. But even on a table, I don't know if we call this 12 hours or less. But
that's why they say you gotta keep cleaning.
Exactly. So there's a time frame that objects or whatever could be infected. Now, the most important thing about this, what I get through all of this coronavirus and whatnot, the most important concept right now you have to get in your head is from now on, if I know my hands are not clean, I just didn't wash them, I can't be touching my eyes, I can't be digging my nose, I can't have my hand in my mouth, eating stuff like that. Once you wash your hands and you know your hands are clean, oh yes, touch your face and whatnot. But if you know you was out there shaking hands and touching tables and doorknobs especially and stuff like that, Boy, I have to wash my hands or what the sanitizer before I scratch and touch my face. That's something we have to be aware of right now.
Yes, yes.
If you have
But even normally, remember they always say money is the dirtiest thing.
Of course.
So you gotta clean your hand after using
what I try to practice right now is, I know my hands I didn't just wash them or sanitize, and you know you have it because you got an itch out of this, just out of the blue. You take a piece of your shirt or your clothes, you try, instead of using your physical hands, you have to start taking those type of precautions. Just putting your mind, listen, from now on, I can't just have my hand just like touching my face, my eyes and stuff like that. That's how it spreads. Don't go crazy about, I ain't gonna shake nobody's hand and I ain't gonna, no, we in a Caribbean island where we hug, we do that. So to go kill out of our culture, we're going backwards. But this thing is very, very serious.
It is serious, bro.
It is very, very serious.
No, it's not a joke. It is something very serious. I keep reading about it every day, brother. And I see in it, I ask myself, why, how this thing had come into effect so fast and going so heavily, so rapidly. But what I'm trying to tell you is, Brian, is also a lot of misinformation out there also. Look, somebody there, they say, why? The people them come out the front side.
A bunch of fake news and stuff. So, I don't know what people get out of that.
You know, why sometimes you ask yourself why people do these things, and I don't know if it's to
create panic.
To create panic. Or they want to see people run over this island and create panic. You know, but that's not the best thing to do right now.
Absolutely not.
That's not the best thing to do, I know. But
I would, like, we could go back and forth, huh? We could go back and forth, but I would prepare myself. Just like how we know the hurricane coming in advance, prepare yourself. Whether it's for the country to import and fill up the supermarkets and stock up the place, whatever we need, because we need to prepare ourselves.
Now let me ask you this. I was reading articles, because maybe you did some more research than me. The coronavirus, it is more effective in cold places, in cold countries, or have you read it? Because they say it's more rapidly in Europe now. You know, they haven't seen it as much in the Caribbean as yet. I don't know if you
no, I haven't heard about the temperature wise of the coronavirus.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't heard about it.
So that I want to read more about it. But as I tell you, there's so much things they're seeing on the internet and you wondering, okay, what is the fact? What is accurate? You know, then another one will write, black people can't get so easy. You know what I'm trying to say? So you don't want to be like, boy, what is the fact about all these things? Because Brian, there's a lot of articles coming out about these things. Various doctors, various professionals writing various things about it. So you keep asking yourself like, hey, is this true? Is it not? Yes or no?
Unfortunately, it's happening right now. I mean, any time would have been a bad time. But I mean, yes, we want to celebrate Carnival, we want to celebrate whatever it is. So
I hear people even say stop Carnival.
That's what I'm saying. So to think about stopping it is like, wow, you're crazy, we can't stop that. So to think, but bro, if we continue the way we want, continue about having fun and money and this and that, our values about life, it's going out of the door. Because we could have the Carnival, we could celebrate and and we're going to watch it as 2 weeks after Carnival done, and you hear hospital full of these people sick and this one there and that one there. Oh my gosh, how we gonna feel? How we gonna look at ourselves in the mirror and feel? Now, I may say that, but the leaders gonna take a hit. Both sides. The leaders of the country. This is the one who people gonna start pointing all the fingers to. Oh, I wasn't in a position to make the decision. They have to make the decision. I just want to put up my boots and make money. And whatnot.
But you will always get criticized too, right?
But they're gonna
always, because if they stop it, if they stop Carnival, you know what will happen in this country.
Right now, they will never stop that. Not they,
no, but even but you're saying that if they stop it, they will get if they don't stop it, they will get criticized. But I'm telling you, if they stop it, they will also get criticized.
Exactly.
Because if they stop it,
there's big money stakeholders in it.
Big money stakeholders and people, not only money, have people who are just enjoying themselves too.
Absolutely, yes.
Have people like every year they're looking forward for Carnival to enjoy themselves and make an extra dollar too. Okay, that always plays a role. The money, as you say, always plays a little role.
Okay, here this crazy idea then, whatever it may be. Even if we stop it and we shut it down, what about if that's the case because we're trying to protect lives? What will we be postponing? That ain't possible either because say the schedule, this, that. Remember summertime, we don't have nothing going on. So if we have, because of the coronavirus, because of whatever, we say, okay man, if we do stop it, we're going to put it forward for another time. Maybe in June or July. I'm just saying, it ain't have to happen. But things could always be moved.
Yeah.
Just for now. Because you're looking at prevention, you're looking at life. This thing ain't looking at the border, you know. When they was talking about, and they proudly saying it too in a press conference, there's no cases of coronavirus on St. Martin. I laughing to myself. St. Martin is St. Martin. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I was posting the video for our last show, and I was right, why should I put Fred St. Martin got two? You know, no, for me it's St. Martin. That's why I just put SXM.
So it hit it.
It hit it on the ground. I don't care if it's French side or Dutch side.
I agree with that though.
That's my problem. We can't say, oh, none on the Dutch side yet. So we gonna keep bringing in.
No, but maybe what maybe
I don't
I
want
just
to hear
giving maybe they're trying to
I don't want to hear.
keep for the people that
Don't
not to panic.
Yeah,
exactly.
we don't panic because I got family on the French side, I got family on the Dutch side. You understand? If my cousin over on the French side get it, or my mother get it, well, what happened? I on the Dutch side, bro. No, it's on St. Martin. Whatever the case may be. Lock up in a hospital, I don't care. It's on St. Martin. But bro, we need to take some drastic measures, and we gotta say unpopular decisions will have to be made.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't wait until we gotta follow again. Because America shut down, oh no, we could shut down. That's how it is be here.
But like I say,
if the cruise ship decide they ain't coming, what we gonna do? Beg them to come?
no.
If they make their own decision to decide, now listen here, we ain't coming to Martin. I'm sorry, we ain't going to no island. We just shutting down. Now we upset. So we wait for they to make the decision. We can't make it on our own. We can't say, listen here, we shutting down. No, because we need the money. They need the money too. Every party makes money on both sides. We need each other. But until this thing is under control, it's secluded, it's isolated, it's wiped out, we have to put a stop to it. It brings me back to not long ago, but recently when they had anthrax. Remember anthrax? You couldn't open a package, and you're afraid to open a package.
Oh yes, I remember that.
So things like that. What next?
What was that again? What was it again?
It was some disease where when you your powder, you open your package, your mail or whatnot, you have to be careful and you get sick. I think people were dying from that already, Billy. So it's like, what next, bro? They had all the post office people going crazy.
But what I'm saying, what my thing is, Brian, everything that comes, they have something to prevent or help it from spreading. But what would you do, for example, if you have to stay in your house for days? Would you stay in your house?
I don't want that to happen.
That's what I'm telling you.
No, but that's why right now, if we shut down and we know St. Martin is clean, we ain't gonna problem. There's still free movement. So that's what I'm trying to prevent. There's still free movement. Go to the shop, go to this. So our economy is spinning inwards without outside influence. So you mean to tell me we can't survive a month? That's my problem. Thinking about, so St. Martin is an island surrounded with water. We can't survive a month in preparedness because we know we're going to prepare for it. We're doing it abstract tomorrow. We're going to prepare, so we're going to import the food or whatever we need to survive for a month or more. And we shut down, but we have the resources. So it bothers me to think, oh wait, we can't, because of tourism, we can't survive a month. The government going to have to close, the shops going to have to close, this going to have to close because of the island lockdown. So let's lock down before we have to go shut up inside a house.
But
because when it reaches
that's why I'm explaining to you. We have to have a practice. We have to put it with each other. If you jump and take a hasty decision, what I'm saying to you, it might have heavy consequences.
It will.
Because when the heavy consequences come, you'll say, "Boy, I better not do that." But yes. But a decision has to be made.
For me, the proof is in
everybody need to sit down together and say, okay, here what we going to do.
Yeah.
French and Dutch.
Yes. Yes. But the proof is in the pudding. The awareness is there, what's happening around the world. It's not China alone. We're hearing happening in the US now as well. It's spreading. It's spreading. That is
too, boy.
okay. If it's spreading, you tell me by a week, take some antibiotics and I'm gonna be better. Cool. But people are dying. So wait, you're gonna talk. We talk about immune system and that now. So seniors dying. We want our seniors to die because it's obvious the immune system.
And I read they said no little children haven't gotten it.
Right. I heard that as well.
No heavy cases or little children haven't gotten it as well. I heard that also.
So we don't want to see our seniors dropping.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't want that. You may be saying, I'm young, I'm strong, I can fight it, but that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
But
again, I always say when you're in power, you gotta make a decision. So
unpopular decisions need to be made.
So Brian,
I don't mind shutting down the country if I can still move around. I don't want to shut down the country and I gotta stay in my house.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want happen. I don't want that happen. Schools closed because what I'm saying is if we shut down, schools still open and people still going to school.
Yeah.
Countries, people are still working. And the ones, especially the ones who making millions all the time, pay the people. You understand what I'm saying? But don't give me no story about you're broke and you're dead because I'm hot. I want to hear that. We run on time, my brother.
Mr. Martin, we're running on time. Thank you for listening. Every week, we will be here every Sunday. Thank you so much for listening to us. SOS Radio 95.9. We will be here next week again. Tomorrow, tune in. Billy is going to be here, or one of his people is going to be on the road.
Absolutely.
St. Martin, take care.
St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Today's program was a little heated because we're talking about life, love. We got to protect ourselves as much as possible. Don't panic. Do the right thing. Protect your family. Don't go out there panicking, buying up everything, and when people really
stop
need
spreading
stuff,
news that you don't know.
Yeah.
Don't spread news that you don't know. I hate that, bro. People spreading news that they don't know, or just news that they get from somebody that will just create something.
Right. So important to take out of this. Important to know, the masks are for people who already have the coronavirus, preventing them from spreading it. The mask is not for people who are good, who are not sick, to be wearing it all over the place. It's not designed for that. So St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Thank you for yours. Remember, life is all about choices. So be careful who you choose and what you choose because time waits on no one. Until next time, strictly business.